Children born in Sweden. Children born in Sweden receive the same citizenship as their parents. If the child's parents are citizens of a country outside the EU, the parents must apply for a residence permit for the child. The child most often receives the same permit as that of the parents. Children born after 1st April 2015. If your child is born after 1st April 2015, he or she will become a Swedish citizen at birth, no matter where they are born, as long as one of the parents is a Swedish citizen. A child born after 1st April 2015 is always given Swedish citizenship if one of the parents is a Swedish citizen. It does not matter if the child is born in Sweden or abroad. A deceased parent to the child was a Swedish citizen upon their death. How to apply for a residence permit for your child. If you are a citizen of a non-EU country and do not have Swedish citizenship, you have to apply for a residence permit for your child. If one of you has a residence permit in Sweden and the other has applied for asylum, you can apply for a residence permit for your child. If the child is in need of protection, you can apply for asylum for the child. If the child has a passport, you must enclose copies of the child's passport showing personal data, a photo, passport number, country of issue, the passport's period of validity, and if the child has residence permits in any countries other than his or her country of origin. Even children who do not have a passport can make an online application. If the parents are EU citizens. If you are citizens of a country within the EU, you may have right of residence. If either of the parents has right of residence in Sweden and your child is also an EU citizen, the child automatically has right of residence. In this case, you do not need to contact the migration agency. As EU citizens, you may also have residence permits in accordance with the Swedish Aliens Act. If you have a residence permit, you should apply for a residence permit for the child. If you are EU citizens with the right of residence but the child is not an EU citizen, you should apply for a residence card for the child. You apply for a residence card by filling out the form application for a residence card, number 145,011, and sending it to one of the migration agency's permit units. This is what you should include. Documents demonstrating that you still qualify for the right of residence, such as tax account statements, employer's certificate, study results, if you are a student, or tax account statements for the company. If you are self-employed, copies of the pages in the child's passport showing personal data, a photo, passport number, country of issue, the passport's period of validity, and if the child has residence permits in any countries other than his or her country of origin, copies of the pages in the parents' passports, which show their personal information, photograph, signature, passport number, passport issuing country, the period of the passport's validity, and whether they have permission to live in countries other than their country of origin, and national identity card showing personal information, citizenship, and the period of the card's validity, if one of the parents are an EU citizen. If the child does not have a passport, you should apply for one as soon as possible. Please contact the embassy of your country of origin for more information. There is no fee for applying for a residence card. For more information, always visit www.migrationsverket.se. Also, subscribe to our channel to get more informative videos every day.